Hey, what's up guys? This is Cole from the future, I guess. Technically past for you guys. Anyways, I just want to say please subscribe and like. This video was so tedious and hard to edit. This took me about 3.5 hours just to edit the audio. And then I haven't even started to edit the actual video itself, combine the audio, make the intro, outro, combine all this stuff, add this in. So make sure you guys just subscribe and like the video. Thanks a lot. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Cole and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Now today I'm doing something a little different. I'm doing something called r/entitledparents from Reddit. Let's get to the story. Now the first Reddit post is from the user punchable_gamer806. Very long name. Let's get started. Sorry about the bad title. Backstory. I got tripped over and broke my wrist from the way I landed. This was around 6 to 10 months ago. So I had to go to one hospital for an x-ray and told I broke my wrist and fractured my growth plate. So I had to have surgery. I was then told I had to go to another hospital so my parents can sign consent forms, and in waiting room the incident happened. Cass. Me is me. ED is entitled dad, EK is embarrassed kid, HW is hospital worker, D is my dad, and MS is my savior. On to the story. Me and my dad had been waiting for a half hour, but we were in the hospital for 4 hours, so we kinda were impatient and wanted to get things done. When ED and EK walk in, EK seems 12 and looked very ill. Everything was fine until my name was called. So my name got called and ED was not happy about me. So my name got called and Edie was not happy about me going before him. There was only a few people there in the waiting room. So he called out, "Hey, you, there, my kid is going before you. Can't you see he's dying? Wait, we've been waiting here longer than you have, and it's our turn to go." Edie, "Heck no, your kid is fine. He's just got a cast around his arm. He's faking whatever he has." He then got up and grabbed my wrist, putting me in blistering pain, so I started crying a little. HW, "Get your hand off that boy. He has badly broken his wrist, and there's an x-ray here. If will let you go." Me, "Go ahead and look." Edie, "That's fake." He then grabs my wrist again and started shaking around while I then screamed out loud, "Look, he's fine." MS, "Get off him. Can't you tell he's in pain?" Edie, "Shut up, you old dummy." HW, "Get out, now. Get the heck out and take your business elsewhere." Edie, "Fine. You all are dumb." My wrist is now fine after all this, and I figured out how I'll post a pic of my scar for those thinking this is complete crap. By the way, I'm sorry for things here you don't understand as I'm English. Okay, so that's just completely crazy. Imagine you're just at the hospital with your arm in complete pain, and all of a sudden somebody comes up and grabs your arm and starts shaking it. And as you're in pain, he's saying it's fake. I would have completely backhanded him right then and there with my other good hand. So let's get to this next story. So this next story we have here is by the Reddit user Scarlet Peony. I'm very sorry if I butchered the name. So let's start the story. This is something that just happened. It's not a typical EM story, but there's still entitlement. So I'm at a local shopping mall, and whenever I'm here, as a treat to myself, I go to this little cafe that makes fresh sandwiches, paninis, baguettes, you name it. They make killer coffee, and as it is summer, iced coffees and milkshakes too. Now, while it is inside, it's very open with chairs built in the wall, beyond which is the rest of the shopping center. Basically, if one wanted to, they could climb up the backs of these chairs and run across the end, or jump over to leave the cafe. Enters me. I head to my order and wait to be rung up, when I notice a gaggle of little kids on the other side of the cafe. There looked to be about 5 or 6 of them. They were climbing over the tables, chairs, and backs of the chairs, and even running along the backs of the chairs, making enough noise to wake a sleeping giant. It's a summer holiday, so I decided to accept this cacophony of noise and make sure to sit on the other end of the cafe. Now, because it is built in a circular shape, it wasn't until I sat down that I realized there were actually adults there. 3 women on the next table having a chat and completely ignoring the kids. The only reason I realized the kids were with them was because one of the boys, about 7 or 8, kept yelling, "Ma'am! Ma'am!" In between these unholy grunts he was making as he clambered over the cafe's table, trying to hold a standing menu out of the reach of the other kids. These moms did nothing to get their kids to sit down and drink their milkshakes, nor tell them to be a little quieter. They were complicit as their kids ran havoc and started swinging around on a fixed light stand. A woman on another table was clearly at the end of her tether, got up and complained to one of the workers that the kids should be told to be quiet before leaving promptly, even saying to me as she left of the mothers, "They don't care. do they? After this, the owner, a nice old Italian man without a bad bone in his body, went over to politely ask them to not climb up the furniture. Even from a distance, I could see the three mothers sort of look at each other as if he was stupid. "What do you expect?" said the queen of the mothers in disbelief. "It's the summer break and it's not like your cafe had a soft area for kids. They're just trying to use up some energy." The owner said that he was worried that one of the kids would fall off the backs of the chairs or damage something if they continued. He then added that if there was any damage, he would have to bill them for it. With a roll of the eye, they told their kids to get off the table. As one did, he kicked over the milkshake on the same table he was standing on. Yup, shoes and all. And it all went crashing on the floor. The mothers didn't tell him anything. Just said, "Oops, look what you've done." The owner left as the workers swept up the massive strawberry milkshake on the floor. The owner came back with a cloth and spray and handed both to the queen of mothers. She looked dumbfounded as he said, "I did say I was worried they'd break something. Since it's only one glass, I won't charge you, but you must clean their mess as I have customers waiting." As he walked away, the queen and the mother laughed in disbelief to the rest of the cafe about what sort of place expects customers to do the cleaning. She caught my eye, looking as if she wanted me to affirm of her feelings. I just cocked an eyebrow. "I mean, seriously, lady." They left shortly after, leaving 2 large tables worth of garbage and mess. I still don't think they got how unreasonable they were being, letting their kids behave like that. I get that kids are energetic, but since writing this other groups with kids came in and they were much better behaved. Now imagine this. You're just sitting in a cafe, minding your own business. When you look over and there's 6, 7, maybe even 8 kids running around, jumping on tables and hanging off the back of the chair. That would annoy the living daylight out of me. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. The link to the stories are down below. Make sure you guys subscribe and like the video, or else you will find a whole bunch of kids climbing on your chairs and tables. So like if you don't want that to happen. Peace.